Let's make a delicious broccoli pasta salad. This is an easy one, stick around. Let's make a broccoli pasta salad. The first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna take a 12-ounce bag of broccoli florets and a 10-ounce bag of cauliflower. I happen to pick up a bag of the rainbow cauliflower, but regular cauliflower, white cauliflower is just fine. Now, what I'm gonna do to this is, I'm gonna take it, and I don't wanna leave this broccoli whole. So what I mean by that is, I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna start nipping all the little pieces off of these large stems, just like that. That's what I'm trying to do right there. Get all that broccoli just like that. I want it all off the big stems. So let's keep going. All right, that's all I had left right there. That's all my broccoli, and that right there, all done up in small pieces. When you get a big piece of broccoli, it don't seem like it's nowhere near as good, trying to get all the seasoning around it and into it and everything else. So now, let's go ahead and do this cauliflower the same way. All right, we are all mixed up here, all done. As you can see, all that is just so pretty. It's gonna make a really colorful, flavorful salad here. This is something that's actually, I don't wanna call it halfway healthy with the mayo and the sugar and all that going in it, but it does have a lot of green vegetables. We've also cooked about a half of a box, which is about 6 ounces of pasta of your choice. Now, I went ahead and chose this style right here. It's completely up to you, whatever you choose. Now, I'm starting with 1.5 cups of mayo. You can use whatever you want. I'm also gonna use 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Now, I'm gonna use 3/4 cup of sugar. Now, let's get this mixed up. Now, once you get that kind of whipped into a cream-like consistency, I'm gonna use some of our garlic jalapeno rub. About a good tablespoon. You start with a half a tablespoon and then go to a whole, depending on how you like it. Remember, it's only gonna get spicier as you go, but with this sugar, we're just kind of balancing everything out. I'm gonna make this easy. I'm gonna start with a bigger bowl than I have. I'm gonna take all my chopped cauliflower and broccoli and put in this bigger bowl. All right. Now, I'm gonna fold in about half of this and mix some of it up before I fold in the rest, just to make it easier to mix. Probably need to grab a bigger spoon over here. Now, once you get that kind of mixed up around, I'm going in with this 6 ounces of pasta. Whoop. I'm gonna throw it all over my counter as well. Now, we may as well go in here. I've got 1 small onion, and I've got a real fine dice, but you can use a medium onion or a large onion, just use half of it. Depends on how much you want to put in. Now when I do that, I'm going in with that pound of cooked bacon. And you can use more bacon if you want, completely up to you. Now I'm gonna drizzle the rest of this dressing over and get it mixed up. So this recipe come from a friend of mine out of Texas that we met while hunting out there. And he was gracious enough to give it to me. And I can tell you, it's one of the most flavorful pasta salads I've had, or broccoli pasta salad. You're not used to eating noodles with the broccoli or anything like that. I just fell in love with this salad here. It's an easy summertime side dish. And once you kind of get everything mixed around, I'm kind of honestly gonna get on a glove and make sure I toss this around really, really well. But you just need to pop it in the fridge and let it chill. You can, if we weren't eating it right now, I would make the dressing up and not toss it up until I was gonna eat it. But for me, I like putting the dressing on it about a day in advance. Some people like tossing it in the dressing the day of. It's completely up to you, what you like. Now, once we get all this mixed up, like I said, I am gonna try this for a little bit of quality control, even before I chill it. So let's get in here and I'm gonna make sure I get a little bit of everything. I got bacon, broccoli, onion, all that on here, cauliflower. Just when you thought the recipe was over, I made a mistake. I didn't add the cheese. So I'm bringing it back out You can add 3 to 4 ounces of mozzarella cheese to this dish. So, and honestly, while I'm doing it, I'm gonna hit it with just a tad bit more of this right here, just a little bit. Now, get it mixed around and get it in the fridge to marinate. I knew that I was leaving out something, and then I found my bowl of cheese. All right, there it is, and it would not be right unless I took a handful of this and honestly tried it with the cheese. Please make this dish and try it. You're guaranteed to enjoy it. I can't stop talking about it. I'm sorry, y'all.